Right then, no Astrology for the monthlies this month. I'll make it up to you. If you've been watching, you'll know why. So, who have we got next? Let me think. Aries we've done. Sagittarius, not sure, 1 minute. I think, yeah, we've done Sagittarius. Libra we've done. Aquarius we've done. Well, at least you know that I'm doing it. We've done Leo as well. Come on. Cancer. We haven't done Cancer. Let's do them. So, Cancer. Let's see. If you're watching, Kristen, I hope you're feeling a little bit better. I hope you've figured out how to manoeuvre yourself without getting more injuries. Behave yourself. And enjoy the rest. Don't eat too much chocolate. Right, here we go. So, suffice to say, is we've suffered a little bit of run of bad luck. Number 10, which is tomorrow. Maybe things don't go our way. The Wheel of Fate's not in our favour. But starting at the bottom is always a good place because the only way to go is up. And we're seeing things clearly now. We're cutting through the bullshit, getting to the point, speaking our truth, and getting very clear in our mind. We're drained, we could be depressed, we could be very down, but that's because we've been giving too much of ourselves and not filling our own cup. For some of you, there could have been unfaithfulness, but it'll be very few of you. Spirit are giving us the gift of clarity now, to see what's wrong. And they've reiterated that by making things very, very clear. The path will be clear. We'll know it's not easy. We'll know that it's not going to be no air but we see glimpses of the future and where we're going now. We're not spreading ourselves too thin and trying to do too much. At least we know what we've got to do now. Things will rear their ugly head from the past. Some of us, it'll be issues with children or childhood, bad memories, triggering things, child abuse even. 6 months. We didn't plan for any of this, but it's here. And we've got to see with clarity what the next step is. 5 weeks of people trying to be, to win no matter what. And they don't care if you're happy, they just want to win, they just want to be right. So be careful that's not you and being stubborn. Because being right doesn't always make you happy. It's those that start the shit pot. They're made to lick the stick. The people who start things might not be the ones that finish it. It could be violent arguments for some, and it could be over the kids or something to do with childhood. So be very, very careful. The interesting thing here is we've got 2 major arcanas that are saying that the most important thing is change is coming whether we like it or not, and at least we can see, and we must plan, because it's caught us unawares, yes, but now at least we know. So a change is coming, and we might not like it. Yeah, so gardening, overthinking things about how to proceed, where to plant your seed, what to nourish and what not to. The 20, Judgment Day, it's time to settle a long-standing problem, but it's going to bring changes that you don't like. There may be a gardener in spirit. Yeah, so this is Chiron, Wounded Healer. Heal yourself, Kristen, before you start giving away to other people because you haven't got the energy. It could be someone in uniform, darker complexion. It's agriculture, big things with the farmers. We've got to support the farmers. So there is something happening here that brings us all to a standstill. And we don't have to apologise for anything. But we can't expect an apology because it won't come. It could be military, it could be people of a darker complexion, but it's mostly Chiron and agriculture, the bees and Manchester. Someone comes in though. Number 1 is a miracle. Somebody comes in to save the day. Yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes to any question. Something will happen to save the day. Maybe something you do. Promises must be kept. Action must be taken. 25 is the Cancer number along with the 7. So and the home and the family life is there, look. So nourish yourselves. Look after yourselves. Spirit are giving you 3 aces. 2 are gifts. 1 is a bit of a disappointment. But that's your own fault because you haven't looked after yourself. You have choices. You have good friends. You have reliable ones. You will be stable financially and emotionally. Give us lemons and we'll make lemonade. We're good at that. We ain't got to be scared of the future. It's a new adventure, but we've, again, a feminine of the darker complexion, possibly in uniform, possibly a Taurus cusper. So early Taurus is Aries, late Taurus is Gemini. And somebody is your rock, your anchor, who will always be there. There could actually be someone in spirit or the flesh that had an anchor tattoo. Sailors especially. It's a nightmare situation. There's no denying it. It's not going to be easy. But you will see clearly. 35. Power. And clouds in the coffee. There is a man about to take action. Or it is Aries of any gender. Aries cusper again. Early Aries is Pisces. Late Aries is Taurus. Stop moping into your coffee. The number 6 is massively important because there are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. There is coming run of good luck after bad. And number 2, massively important. We will end up in clover because we know, because now we see. Absolutely brilliant. So, don't be blindfolded by people. See clearly what your options are and do the best you can. That's all we can ever do. One foot in front of the other. And so well. So it takes away the negative energy. We've got some beautiful messages here. The sun will come out again. This too shall pass. It's just a blip. It's just not going to go on forever. Saulo. In the harsh northern world, the sun was beloved of all. Saulo is thus the primarily rune of love, and its appearance in a reading casts a warm glow over all the other runes present. Some of you could be getting a proposal. It undoes much of the harm that has been foretold. It's also a rune of hope. promising that the sun will rise once more, even when one is in its darkest night. And some of you who have felt rejected or parted ways with someone from the past, they may come back to offer something, but it's up to you to decide whether you want to go back to that nightmare. So it's also a rune of hope, promising the sun will rise once more. Even when it's on its darkest night, it is particularly good rune to draw when one is in trouble, because it will ensure a happy outcome. We might also say that Saola expresses the idea of poetic justice, because it indicates those wrongdoers, there they are, will gain nothing but an apt punishment for their offence. If you ever made a decision to make, then the appearance of this Saola will reveal the truth. There's the truth of the situation, making your choice easier. There is a spiritual dimension to this rune too, and when it is drawn, contact with your inner self will guide you. There is our inner child having a little meditation, look. In affairs of the heart, this rune is a good omen. Thor, so Thursday, of the patron deities of Saola, was invoked at weddings and Viking times. The bride wore red again. I want to find that bride that wore red, because one of you did. The colour of Thor, and held the god's symbol, the hammer. So in Scotland we have a place called Gretna Green, where they go and jump over the anvil to get married. It's a place where people elope, so that is a possibility with this one. Vows will be exchanged. Saola signals a time when happiness and harmony will reign and justice will prevail. The rune associated with the sun may also hint at an enjoyable holiday. It's also said to be a good sign for victory in athletics or sports, and travel is indicated there. So, absolutely beautiful, that one. So we got a good one, and some of them have been a bit rough, so let's see. Oh, blimey. So, whether you want to answer that call or not, be it message, text message, email, phone call, the spirit is saying do it. Also, it's a bigger picture thing. Your calling in life, the reason you're here. So, answer the call, don't be stubborn. 36. Someone may want to finally rectify something. So, what is your soul calling you to do? Your guidance is divinely guided. You're being called to answer the call of your soul. Yes, it's going to be scary and it might not make sense. But if you trust your soul's yearning, you will live a life beyond your mind could possibly imagine. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing. It's rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for and what your soul yearns for. And whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. What did I say? Say yes. There's the yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step, but intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith, it takes courage to answer the call of your soul, and that's why most people don't do it. But you're not most people. You're exactly in the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it is leading. You just need to take the next step. No one has ever had the complete perfect plan, and there's no end destination. There's no right or wrong way to do anything, and you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is for your soul growth. So what is your soul calling you to do? Do it. I think sometimes we lose confidence in ourselves if we make a bad decision, and then we think that our judgment is aired. So we stop listening to that gut instinct. Yeah. You just got to surrender to it. It's as simple as that. There's no point in trying to resist anymore. Whatever you resist in life will persist. Ask your angels to help you dissolve all the resistance of your ego, the inner conflict and struggle, the rigid mindset, the stubbornness and habits, so that they can flood your life with a higher truth and joy. When you surrender to the guidance of your higher self, all that energy that you've been using to resist becomes available to you. You feel more vital. You have inner peace, harmony, and most of all, love are your spiritual rewards. So flow with the pace of life, relax and tune in, then follow the guidance of your intuition, knowing that the angels will support you at all times. Surrender to the flow of your life. Beautiful read. Thank you. Well done. Speak soon. Bye.